Hey, what's poppin' everybody? My name is JimmyChongs28 and welcome back to yet another gaming video, where today I wanted to talk about farms. Now, when we think about farms in Minecraft, we generally think about overly complicated and complex machines that, whereas they do improve the quality of life in the gameplay, they cost a lot to build. So what I wanted to do in today's video is actually show you guys 5 farms that are inexpensive and easy to build, and are really going to take your survival experience to the next level, at least in early game. Most of these are for early game, but some of them have continued their usefulness even after early game. So let's go ahead and hop into this video by opening the door of our compound and revealing the first one, which is, well, it's a shocker, it's a chicken farm. So this chicken farm you guys have seen before. I have done this in my survival let's play, and also it is one that I have from, I've done a tutorial on it in the past, so I have done this one before. So let's go ahead and hop into how to make it. So what you're going to need is a lava bucket, some glass, 3 dispensers, 2 poppers, some blocks, 1 slab, you're going to need an egg, a chest, 1 lever, 1 sticky piston, which is optional by the way, 3 redstone dust, and 2 observers. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So what we're going to need to do first, once I get all of this out, is place our chest down, just like that. Go ahead and place a hopper, just like that, with a slab on top of it, just like that. And we can move those into our inventory now. So now let's go ahead and grab the rest of this. So what we're going to need to do is place a block right there, and then you're going to need some dispensers just like this. You can go ahead and break that block as well. Now, moving on, so what we're going to do is place a hopper in the back of that there. We're going to come up here and place a dispenser just like that there. Now what we're going to do is come around here to the side, and I'm going to use glass for this, just because I like to see what's going on, and I'll use glass a little bit more in this build as well, so you should have something looking a little something like this. Now go ahead and place solid blocks, non-flammable blocks, I should say that as well. These want to be a stone. Don't use wood for this because they will catch on fire and they will burn. So go ahead, and now with that done, we're going to place glass there and glass there. So you should have a little something looking like this. Now all we have to do is the redstone for this build, which is super simple. All you're going to do is place, if we fly down here, an observer like this, an observer like this. Go ahead and place a block here with a sticky piston. Give that a piston, you can break that block now, and we should have, if we now come up here, and if we come around and do this like that, so you should have a little pattern like that there. Now we just grab the 3 redstone dust that we needed from earlier, and we just put 3 redstone dust in there. We are now actually done. This entire thing is done, and the last final finishing touches that you're going to need to do for this farm is put eggs and lava in it. So lava goes in the top dispenser just like this. You can see lava flows in and out, and then always put your eggs in this back dispenser here, so that way you can see if it works, baby chickens are going to hatch, and then we will have a replenishing egg farm. So that's it for number 1. So let's go ahead and move on now to number 2, of course, which is a sugarcane farm / bamboo farm. It also works with bamboo, but mostly sugarcane farm, because one of the worst grinds in the beginning of Minecraft, when you're first starting out, you're just getting into enchanting, is getting enough sugarcane for the bookshelves. I think that is one of the worst grinds you can have. So today I want to show you guys a really simple farm to counteract that. So let's go ahead, and we're going to place down 3 dirt just like that. Then you're going to come over here with your water bucket, and you're going to go like this. We're going to go glass, 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 and then you're going to have in the middle here a water bucket just like this. Now you're going to place your sugarcane in just like this. You can put some scaffolding blocks right here, and I should have put some stone. I did. Okay, awesome. So you can place some stone just like this. Then you're going to place all 3 of your pistons. You're going to come around here and place a singular observer, and then you're going to come on the back of these pistons here. You're going to grab the redstone dust that we saw in here, and then you're going to place it on the back. Now what you're going to see as this grows, that all of the pistons fire, harvesting all of the different, all of the sugarcane from this, as we can see right here. So that's that for this one. You can use any kind of storage system. If we look over here at this one that I have set up, I have some water streams leading into some hoppers that lead into some chests. It's really simple, really great for early games. So let's go ahead and move on now to the third farm, which is an AFK Cobblestone Generator. So if we look up here, if we climb up this ladder, you might be like, well, why do you need this? Well, quite simply because you can AFK at it. You can get cobblestone while you're making a sandwich, while you're sleeping even, I don't know. Whatever you do while you're AFK, you can be gathering cobblestone for your various projects. So let me come over here and let's see what we need. You're going to need one redstone repeater, one piece of redstone dust, some glass, an immovable object. I'm going to be using obsidian for this. You're going to need a redstone torch, one lava source, one water source. You're going to need a piston, and then you're going to need your smooth stone as well. And I forgot to put my resources from the last farm in. So let's go ahead and grab what we need for now. So let's go ahead, place a block just like that. And then so what we're going to do is we're just going to make a basic cobblestone generator, which is super simple. So all we're going to do is this here, just like that. Then you're going to go out again, just like this. And then, so this should be, in theory, if I've done this correctly, break off these blocks here, all that we really need to do. So if we just come around just like this, and we just kind of make a little basin for our lava and our water, then this should be all that we actually need. So we're going to place in the shorter one, and we can make a ladder up here as well. We're going to place in the shorter one the lava, and in the longer one the lava, or the, I said that backwards, I apologize. It's just occurring to me, you don't actually need to build it this big, you can make it smaller than this. I don't know why I made it this big, but it's this big, so deal with it. So what we're going to do is now grab our pistons here, and we're going to come right underneath where this cobblestone block is spawning, right here, I think it is, and we're going to place a piston facing upward, if I can get it. If not, what we can do is do this, and then we have a piston underneath here. So now what you're going to want to do is place you're going to grab your redstone torch and your redstone repeater, and what you're going to do is place it right underneath, or excuse me, that's actually the wrong block. What you're going to do is place it facing into where the cobblestone would be, so right here. Then you're going to break that block right there, and you're going to place it should be right there, I believe. And then you're going to grab your redstone dust, and you're going to place it there. Okay, perfect. So we should see, and I should have grabbed my obsidian before I started doing this. We can see that when the cobblestone is made, it gets pushed out by the piston. It's actually called a smart piston circuit. So what we have here is a cobblestone generator that is AFKable, just like this, and you won't lose any drops if you grab your shulker box here and you grab some glass just like this. You come up and fly up here, and you actually won't lose any of the drops if you cover this entire thing in glass. So just like that, you have an AFKable cobblestone generator. So this is really useful because of again, like I say, it's AFKable, so that's pretty much the use for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the fourth farm, which is an easy mob grinder. For this build, you're going to need a mob cage, so make sure that you have one of these in your world before you build this. And of course, if you don't have one of these, just go ahead and skip on to the next farm. But in order to show you guys how this farm really works, and so that way you guys can see it in action, I'm gonna have to go to a different world. So I'll see you guys on the other side of that. Okay, so we have now found a mob cage, just like this in a dungeon. So now what we're going to do is convert this as our fourth farm into a mob grinder. So let's go ahead and do it. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is bust down 2 blocks. Every single one of this floor is 2 blocks down. Now you don't necessarily have to do this all in order. This is just a farm that doesn't actually use any redstone. It's just kind of based off of mechanics, I guess. It doesn't use any physical redstone though. So just keep that in mind when you're building it. So you've gone 2 blocks down like this, and we can fill that block in. And then what you're going to want to do is fill in all of the sides of your mob farm like this. So just kind of make sure that everything is filled in just like so. You should have a room looking a little something like this. So now if we bust through this wall here, we can see a little thing of a water stream, but I've already pre-built this just to save some time. But it should bust down, actually, it should be one block down farther than this. My bad. It should be one block down farther than that. And so should this part of it. I built it incorrectly. That's gotta instill confidence in somebody who builds off of tutorials, right? Okay, so anyway, you're just gonna bring that along here, so you can see baby zombie, perfect example. It brings it down to this chamber here. So what you're gonna do is have a little room here, and then you're gonna have, we just go ahead and prepare it so that you can have, if I can, let me get this baby zombie out here real quick. Let's just, that way, he's getting in my way. So that way, let's just do this, and we can fill that back in, actually. So you should have a little something looking like this, and then this can go up to the ceiling. So you should have this right here. So this is how you're going to kill your mobs. So if we just go ahead and bust through this wall right here, what we should have, if we bust through here, is this entire thing completed. Now you're going to want to make sure there are no holes in this thing, and actually I forgot one thing, of course. What you're going to want to do is make sure that the water extends like this, so you don't have any overflow, and then those mobs are going to get trapped. So if we go ahead and we break all of our torches without breaking our mob cage, we should see, and if we just go ahead and get rid of that there, we see skeletons spawn, they fall, and bang. We can kill them, they cannot harm us at all. Absolutely fantastic. So if you can do this multiple different ways, you can actually have it so that way it's like this, and they shouldn't be able to hit you. They may be able to, depending on what configuration you do. If you do something like this, they definitely will not be able to hit you, and you can just get the drops and instantly just like this by coming over here. So that's gonna do it for the 4th farm. So let's go ahead and now go back to the redstone world, so that way we can show you guys the 5th and final farm. I will see you guys when we're over there. Okay then, ladies and gents, so here we are at our 5th and final farm. If I just go ahead and grab my pickaxe out of my inventory, we are here at our 5th and final farm, which is a dye farm. Now, or flower farm, / seed farm. It's a farm of many things. So what you're going to need for this is a redstone repeater. You're going to need bone meal. You're going to need redstone torch. You're going to need grass blocks. Make sure you don't use dirt blocks. If you need to wait for grass blocks to grow, make sure you do that before you start using this farm. You're going to need 10 pistons. I know it sounds like a lot, but 10 iron isn't that bad. You're going to need some solid blocks, a lever, and some redstone. Okay, so this is the farm itself here. If we just grab that bone meal out of the shulker box, you can see if we switch this thing on. Oh wait, there's a redstone torch under there for some reason. If we switch this thing on, we will see that flowers, seeds, all of the above is just getting, it's harvesting off of the bone meal that we're placing. So after just a few seconds and a little bit of bone meal, and this will be especially helpful if you have a skeleton spawner, of course, and you use that last farm, then you'll really have a ton of it. We got quite a few seeds and flowers with a lot of different dye colors that we can use. So we just throw that in here. I actually ran out of space, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just, instead of building a separate thing, we'll just reset the plot. So let's go ahead and do it. So what you're going to want to do is take your 10 pistons, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to want to do them like this, parallel from each other. Now what you're going to want to do is take your 25 grass blocks and go like this on just one side. You're going to have all of the blocks on one side, just like this. So you'll have a 1 block gap between one side of the piston. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is grab your redstone dust and connect all of this right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our smooth stone right here. We're going to grab all this here, just like so. Whoops. Oops, let me grab that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab all of this, just like here, and we're gonna build a little thing, just like you see here. So we should have a little something looking like this. Now what we're gonna do is bust out these 3 blocks here and build a little X. So something looking like this. What we're gonna have is bang, 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 bang. Break that bottom block. So you should have a little something like this. So now what we're gonna do is redstone dust. You're gonna have a repeater going this way into the redstone dust set on 1 tick delay, and then you're gonna have a redstone torch right here, and we should see a loop just like that. Now you're going to want to take your lever, and just for right now, you're going to switch that off by placing it right there and flicking the lever. Now all you're going to do is take your redstone dust that you have here, and you're going to hook it up just like this, and you should have a little something looking like this. So now your farm pretty much done at this point. So we're just going to throw all of this back in here, and I'm going to demonstrate it just one more time so that way you can see how quick and easy it is to build this farm. Look at that. A lot of flowers, a lot of seeds. This is a fantastic way to do it, and it's much faster than doing it manually. So anyway, I think that is probably enough of that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and before I end, I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything we did in 2019. We hit 250 subscribers. We did a lot, and I want to thank everybody who came and who watched during 2019. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on it. If you guys want to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next gaming video. Goodbye, guys.